MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. It's Game 1 of the National League Division Series between the St. Louis Cardinals and the San Diego Padres. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of baseball on the show. The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Blake Snell will do the pitching in front of the hometown crowd here in Game 1. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
You know, the key for Blake Snell is getting him out on that mound every 5 days. He's had some injuries over the course of his career, but there's no doubting the stuff. He's another guy, upper 90s fastball, good curveball. His slider's gotten a lot better, and he'll mix in an occasional changeup. This guy has a chance to be a dynamic pitcher every time he takes the mound.
Tommy Edman is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
First pitch, 105.
Now here's the pitch. A swing and a miss. 2 quick strikes to start his afternoon.
2 mid-90s fastballs and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pot commit. You're either all in on another fastball or you're finding a way to stay back to attack something off speed.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Tommy Edman goes down for the first out of the game.
Harrison Bader.
And that'll bring up the former top prospect, Harrison Bader. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. Got him to go after that one, but he's in a quick hold, 0-2. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love this guy.
Yeah, I think one of the best in the business. How I judge a good teammate is every day he opens that door. Is he consistent? Can I count on him? Mike Fillmore is the exact same way behind the dish.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. A ball and 2 strikes. We'll be in the 80s later this afternoon, but for now, 79 degrees at first pitch. And he takes strike 3 called, and it's a pair of punch-outs that begin the ball game.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. Previous history with Blake Snell, he's hitless in 6 tries. Top of the first just underway at Petco Park. Shin high, that's taken for a ball. 2-1.
That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. He's got electric stuff, but pinpoint control to all 4 quadrants.
Fouled away. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Working on striking out the side in the first. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. Down go the Cardinals. And now the Friars will get their first chance. No score. Jack Flaherty gets the call in hostile territory here for Game 1 of the Division Series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Big arm here, Jack Flaherty. Call him Jack Flash. This guy throws in the upper 90s, 97 to 100 miles an hour. Great life up in the zone. Good hard breaking ball. He has tremendous mound presence. Gets the ball, throws it in a hurry. There isn't anything really finesse about this guy. One of the top power pitchers in all of baseball.
Will swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1 and 2. That's lifted the other way out to left. Chasing after it is O'Neill. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Time now to check the hometown Padres lineup card in this one. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in the car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Popped up. Arenado will look this one in, and that's out number 2.
Batting third.
And with 2 away now, let's give you a look at the big picture here. There you see the participants in this year's playoffs. Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. The pitch. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Down 0-2 to a guy with this much weaponry, 5 pitches he can go to, not looking good.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Boy, that's a great take right there. He might have been frozen by that pitch, but it missed by just enough to give him life in this AB.
The 1-2.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Now here's one high and deep to left. If it stays fair, it's gone, and it's a foul ball.
You could tell he wants that pitch back. That was a changeup right there that he handled nicely. Just got a hair early on and hooked it foul.
And he fouls this one off. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. We'll move on to the second now at Petco Park with no score. Second inning set to go, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Tyler O'Neill. First pitch coming, here it is. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Skied into straightaway right. Myers is there, one away.
Batting fifth, the right fielder.
So here's how the San Diego Padres are positioned defensively. And let's focus on Manny Machado, 2015 Gold Glove winner. Get the mantle space ready. He's going to add more to that. On the defensive side, he's a highlight reel at the hot corner.
At the plate, Dylan Carlson, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball two. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing it that way.
And he misses again, ball three. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
Into the box, Joe Dietrich, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. The 1-0. Jammed him there as this is rolled out to short. He's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Last half of the second set to go, and that'll bring in Manny Machado.
The third baseman, Manny Machado.
First offering on its way. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. A ball and a strike now to Machado. And it's fouled away. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss, and another strikeout.
Here's Will Myers. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Bottom of the second here with no score. Popped him up. Belt able to pull this one in for route number 2.
Batting 6, the center fielder, Grisham.
In to hit will be Trent Grisham. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the 2nd. Now the pitch.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Fouled off. Bat explodes as this is popped up, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. Padres down in order. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off to 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Into the windup and the pitch. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. Here's the pitch. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Batting 8, the catcher, Buster.
One away now. Here's the catcher, Buster Posey. And now the first pitch. Fouled away. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. 0-2 the count to Posey.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
Down the left field line and deep, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Cardinals have been held out of the hit column here. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
He's looked great on the bump the first few innings of this game, and I think his ability to change speeds effectively has been a big reason why. That was a good change of speed for the strikeout there, and I've seen a lot of hitters look pretty off with their timing so far.
So now to the plate, Jack Flaherty. As he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half, it's strike 1. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. 0-1 count and the pitch. Now a half swing here on the pitch inside, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the home plate umpire. Strike two. Third inning, no score to this point. Cardinals pitcher up there with a 1-2 count.
Great arm action on that two-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher, but sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Here now the 2-2. Soft liner towards short. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals. Home half of the third coming up. No score. And now in the box, Christian Vasquez. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Now the first pitch. Line drive to left. And the Friars are into the hit column.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
At the plate now, Mike Tauchman, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. And he falls behind 0-2. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And hey, a strikeout always works too.
Standing in now, Blake Snell, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. And he pops up the bunt attempt. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2.
The batter, number 9, second baseman.
In at the plate is Jake Cronenworth. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. From the stretch, as he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Big swing at the knuckle curve, gets nothing but air. 0-2 now.
Hey, down 0-2, he better be leery of this guy's nasty changeup. He has the ability to bury it down and away or down and in wherever he wants to. So you got to be on point with this one.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Grounded back up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, one man left on. On to the fourth now in game number 1. And we are tied 0-0. That brings in Tommy Edman back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Now the pitch. In there, 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Still all zeros in the run column here in the fourth inning. Dan, does this continue or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth. And so after getting the ground ball with the fastball on that last pitch, that'll segue perfectly to our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And boy, you can see it there. A couple of power arms out there as both of these guys are working in the high 90s. So bases are empty with one out now. And in to bat next, one of the fastest players in all of baseball, Harrison Bader. First offering. And a called strike down in his zone, 0-1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Here's Nolan Arenado as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
And he fouls this one off. Now the 2-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
A bouncer up the middle. And that's the first hit in this one for the Redbirds.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Stepping in now, Tyler O'Neill, and it's fouled away. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. The 0-1 pitch.
That's a good but risky take there. On 0-2, some umpires have no problem ringing you up on a pitch that close.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. One left for the Cardinals. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
The old adage, pitching and defense have been stellar so far. They've certainly kept both offenses in check.
First pitch of the AB on its way. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Two balls and a strike.
I mean, he had to. I'm going to give him benefit of the doubt and say he was sitting something off speed. Because to be late on a fastball in a count like that is just unforgivable.
The 2-1 is in there for strike number 2. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Oh, what a stop on the slide. It's there. He got him. And that's a huge play to keep the leadoff man off base.
Wow, what a great show of range there. This ball looked like it might get through up the middle, but check out the spiting stop, and that's going to take him right into a good throwing position where he's able to get enough on the throw to get him out at first.
And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. Struck out in his first at-bat. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Tatis is retired. 2 down now.
The third baseman, number 13.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Manny Machado. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. And back at Petco Park in San Diego as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
The right fielder, number 3, Dylan Carlson.
First pitch on its way. Dylan Carlson will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. So 1-2. Joe Dietrich waits on deck. On the ground to the right side. Fielded cleanly, and the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The batter, number 15, second baseman, Joe Dietrich.
The next to bat for St. Louis, Joe Dietrich, grounded out in his last at bat. First pitch coming, here it is.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Ball 1 as the changeup misses well off the inside. Here comes the 1-2.
Well, that's back-to-back off-speed pitches, and he wasn't biting on either. Now let's see if he goes back to the hard stuff or gives the softer stuff another shot.
The 2-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk, but if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Stepping in once again is Brandon Belt. He bounced out last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
And forget about the double play now, as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
Dietrich, the runner at second with 1 away. This is pulled into right, and that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second?
Up next for the Cardinals, the catcher, Buster.
Next to hit is Buster Posey, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
He's set. The 0-1. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Here's the game within the game. You have a better matchup on deck. You got a 3-1 count in this situation. Don't be afraid to put him on base and attack the next guy.
3-1. Here's the pitch. 3-2, full count. Two out here and a runner at second. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Cards leave one. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Matt, I talked with San Diego's manager during the inning break about the Padres' offensive production to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said that they're playing right into the pitcher's game plan today by expanding the strike zone way too often. Instead of swinging at pitches in the strike zone that they can do something with, they're often chasing at pitches out of the zone, which is resulting in a lot of their outs. Going forward, they have to start being more selective, guys.
Here you go. For the Padres,
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
the right fielder, Will
First
Myers.
pitch on its way. Will Myers is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike one. Hit back up the middle. And this is going to get on through into center, a leadoff hit.
You take a look at the numbers up to this point, you see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Up next, Trent Grisham popped into foul ground his last time up.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Here's the first pitch. No runs, 2 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Throw over to first, and the runner back. Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
A runner at first with no outs here. And that misses for ball 4. And it's first and second now with nobody out.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Into the box, Christian Vasquez, a base hit in his first trip.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
Fouled off. First and second here with nobody out. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Down the left field line and deep, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Here's another 1-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
In now, Mike Tauchman. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. First and second now, one man out. Three and one to the Padres left fielder.
Well, he's behind in the count now, and he's probably going to have to turn to something hard and straight right here.
Fouled away. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit down the line at first. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
And he misses with that one. Ball 4, and that's going to load the bases now with still only one away. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. So here now is the pitcher, Blake Snell. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
This one's over for a high strike. 1-1.
Can't come out of his game plan right here. He knows he's a known sinker baller. I know it was a 4-seamer right there, but get back to that 2-seam. It's what his MO is.
The 1-1 home. Myers on third. Grisham on second. Tauchman is over at first with 1 away. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Ball 2. High in the air out towards shallow right. Carlson has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And there will be no attempt to score here as the bases stay loaded with 2 gone now.
Second baseman.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jake Cronenworth. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
The 2-0. And that's in there, 2-1. Hit sharply on the ground. A dive, and he knocks it down. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Eric Hosmer is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. A ball and a strike to the Padres first baseman. This one softly hit and fouled off to the left, and that moves the count to 1-2 now. One and two. Here it is. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. O'Neill is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases loaded jam by giving up just 1 run. Well, for better or for worse, when you seek attention, you might just get it. We're back with more of Game 1 after this message and a word from our local stations. Lane Thomas will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
Number 35, Lane Thomas.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. The 1-0 is a low changeup that's laid off. Looks like double-barreled action now in the San Diego bullpen as they get a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Outside, 3-0 now.
Ball 3 to a leadoff hitter that can run. Not the greatest way to start this right here. I think right now you really have to start pouring some pitches into that strike zone.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
He must know something we don't know. That was a center cut heater with count leverage in a big spot. I don't understand why he's taken.
Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Now to the plate, here is Tommy Edman. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1.
Well, these guys haven't had too many opportunities yet to test the running game in this one, so they could decide to put a man in motion right here.
Swing and a liner, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Nobody out, runner on first. Lays off. 2-2 now.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Ready with the 2-2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now. 3-2.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
Now this is slowly hit to short, probably too slowly to get to. Return throw is in time, and what do you know, they do get the double play.
Well, they got the tying run on base, but one ground ball later, and it's gone. He's going to be frustrated with himself after that.
Here comes the Padre manager up out of the dugout heading for the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So a good job all in all this afternoon, and as it stands, he can only win this one as he departs with a one-run lead. Yu Darvish, the 6'5" right-hander, takes over on the mound. So that'll bring in Harrison Bader. Hit in the air down the right field line. Myers is under it, and he's got it for the final out of the frame. Nothing doing there for St. Louis. They trail this one 1-0. Seth Elledge enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and up steps the big bat of Fernando Tatis Jr.
The shortstop, Fernando Tatis Jr.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Cardinals are going to get something going in the bullpen now as a left-hander has begun to get loose. A ball and a strike now. Now the 1-1 pitch.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
The 2-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
And in steps Manny Machado. As with one away, he won't catch up with the fastball, and it's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1 home is low and outside for a ball. One out, nobody on. 2-2.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
The 2-2. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. And he fouls this one off. 2-2 one more time. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
So here's Will Myers as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that'll get down for a base hit. The throw into second. But he'll be in there with a double.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
At the plate, Trent Grisham, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready with the 0-1.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So they can't make anything out of the 2-out double. Back with more from Game 1 after this. Now to bat, Nolan Arenado. Head-to-head numbers with Yu Darvish. He's 1 for 3.
The third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
First pitch on its way, as he'll take a look at ball 1.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Two balls, 2 strikes to Nolan Arenado.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. On to first, and a big out to start the 7th. 1 gone.
Up next for the Cardinals, the left fielder, Tyler O'Neill.
One gone for the Redbirds in the 7th, and into bat next will be Tyler O'Neill. Now here's the first offering. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. A ball and a strike.
Great pitch right there. That is a huge breaking ball. Not shocked he took it. Got to calibrate that one for a second.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's fouled away. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. So stepping in is Dylan Carlson. He grounded out last time up. He's set, and the pitch. In the air, down the line in left. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. And they go away here. It's a called strike. 0-2. The 0-2 delivery. Got him swinging, and that's the 3rd out. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Ty Buttrey will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the 7th.
Number 31.
Last half of the 7th here, and next to hit is the catcher, Christian Vasquez.
The catcher, Christian Vasquez.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Count 1-0.
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Too high, and it's 3-0. Here's the pitch. And he gets the call there, 3-1.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
The 3-1. And that misses ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
To the plate now, Mike Tauchman. Out in front of it, strike 1. It was a walk in his last trip. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Vasquez on at first, nobody out. Hit back toward the mound, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2, no put away pitch, works the count back to neutral, and is able to mix in a base hit. Nice job.
Jurickson Profar will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 10, Jurickson Profar.
First pitch on the way. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. 1-1 home.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With two guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Throw far ahead with a 3-1 count here.
Wow, the Padres have been scuffling so far. They need to get a big hit, and it's about time somebody comes through right about now.
The 3-1 is swung on and missed. A full count now.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup, or do you stay with the heater?
The 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. At the plate now, Jake Cronenworth, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Runners are at first and second with one away. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. One and 0. Here it is. Popped him up. Deep trick over to his left. And that ends the inning. Padres leave a pair, but they lead it 1-0. Frustration boiling over with an opportunity missed. We're back with more of Game 1 after this message and a word from our local stations. Keone Kela has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Leading off the inning, it'll be Joe Dietrich, and they could use a spark from him here.
Dietrich.
First offering on its way. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. Comes set with the 0-1. Grounded to the right. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our two starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. So next to hit is Brandon Belt. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the results sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1.
Don't expect this pitcher to overthink this right here. You get an ugly swing like that, rinse and repeat.
A ball and a strike to the Cardinals' first baseman. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. 1 out, nobody on. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. Another 1-2 delivery. Swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
And that'll bring up Buster Posey. On he pops it up. And Machado will make the catch here, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals. They still trail 1-0. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Jerry's Familia will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Paul DeYoung will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. Here's the first pitch to him, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. Line to shortstop, and there's 1 away.
Now batting, the third baseman, Manny Machado.
Here's Manny Machado now. Lifetime against Familia. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Pitch is away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. And there are 2 away now.
The right fielder, number 5, Will Myers.
Next up is Will Myers, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First pitch of the AB on its way.
1-0.
The 1-0. Two out, nobody on. To 1-2 now.
Big fastball is definitely this guy's MO coming out of the bullpen.
Here comes the 1-2. Into right field, that's a base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
The center fielder, number 2,
Now a throw over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. And another throw over. A dive, but he's back. Standing in now, Trent Grisham, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2. In the dirt, it's 3-0 now.
Yeah, it looked like he was going to cruise through this inning, but now a hit and a 3-0 count have changed that. Got to get back in the strike zone right here.
Myers first with a pair of outs in the inning. Three and one.
That's a dangerous pitch right there. Down and in slider for a called strike. He misses a little bit out over the heart of the plate, and that ball might not come back.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1 left for San Diego, but they're on top 1-0. Kirby Yates comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll bring in the Illinois State product, Paul DeYoung. Now here's the pitch. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Ball's behind in the count, 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
2 balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter. To 2-2 now.
Hey, it's tough when your team is being held scoreless on the scoreboard. He was trying to put him on the board with a swing like that one.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Into the box, Tommy Edman, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. One-run game here in the top of the 9th. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. In there, and it's even now, 2-2. Now the pitch. Fouled off. set. Here's the 2-2. Lays off the splitter that time, and it's full 3-2.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Popped him up. Machado in foul ground, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the center fielder, Harrison Bader.
Striding in is Harrison Bader. Flew out last time up. First pitch of the AB now, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike one.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. A big crowd here downtown. 42,445 on their feet in San Diego. Off the plate at 94, 1-2.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Cardinals down to their final strike here. Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2. Fouled away. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Wow, that game flew by, but that's what happens when you get a well-pitched one-run game. Both hurlers battled, and it's almost a shame somebody had to lose this one.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. A single run good enough to do it today. 1-0 the final score. San Diego win the opener here in the division series. Blake Snell gets the W on the mound, so that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
The final line score for this afternoon's ballgame. For the victorious San Diego Padres, 1 run on 6 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. For St. Louis, no runs, just 1 hit.